Yes, I'm back to my usual place. Hmm? Although this nini there. That was what I was talking about. The other day it was still fresh. That's why I was avoiding coming here. It's on Tuesday, I think. It's on Tuesday. It's and I'm still looking forward to having a great day tomorrow. Today, in fact, I have high hopes. So I'm eating my peanuts here. By then, today morning, I've noted I have money, yet I don't even have the urge to buy anything carbohydrate. Like, I've noted there's a change. And that change, I'm liking it, by the way. Unlike the usual days where I have money, I feel like now buying some mandazi. Not that I was not hungry, not that I'm not hungry. I'm hungry. But there's something that is telling me, don't buy those things. While you're going back, go buy some eggs, 3 eggs, maybe 2 avocados, and go cook them. I've started to note the new. I've started liking it, by the way. I'm using money for the right cause. For the right reasons. Today slept like a baby. Hey. I have slept like a baby. I let my brain just sleep and went silent. Because yesterday I didn't sleep enough for enough time. So I felt that there's something. I felt there's something that is going on. I deprived my body some sleep. So my brain was telling me, bro, you need to recover that. So yesterday I slept at. There are many things that I didn't do yesterday because I was after the money. And you have to know the game so as to know how to play it now. I know when to take the trades, when to exit, and when to watch over them. And when to watch over them means even 1 hour or even 2 hours later. After placing them, you just take a break and do your thing, come back. And most of the time my trades are starting at almost at 10. No. About 12 in the afternoon. I noted that. They are starting almost at 12 or even at 11. So I place my entries there. Wait for people to buy until it reaches the climax. That's when I place more positions. And then now I start counting 2 or even 3 hours from then, proceeding forward. 3 hours later, maybe 12, maybe 1. Okay, let's say at most 1 is when I'm placing the last trade or even my last position. So let's say at 2, 3, at 4. At 4 is when you see some downtrend. It reaches a point. Usually I give it a max, a target. It reaches that target, out. All of my trades out. I leave some two trades that I took in the first position, so as to help me achieve my threshold. That is, for each trade should give me $3. So yesterday I was not able to get the to reach my target. It's because I was not willing to wait any longer. I was a bit sleepy, but I was tired, and I knew the market will break that target that I had placed, but I was not willing to because I knew. And again, I am limiting the number of entries that I'm making. I'm making sure that just I'm considering the risks. Placing too much trades, even entries, that's gonna mess you up. So you've gotta be very careful whenever placing any trade. So now I noted a certain trend. Whenever I place the first trade, the market usually goes further. So I usually don't take many trades in the first position. I wait for the graph to move. After some few minutes, I note that it keeps on moving up. And when I note this, I look at the last high. I look at the last high. I look at the last high, and then compare it to this one and where it might reach. Now I noted a pattern. They are usually almost the same. The highest high, the highest high yesterday. There is a high chance, 98% chance that for today it will reach about there, either plus or minus 10 pips, or yeah, let's say something like that, 10 pips plus or minus 10. So I know where to clearly place most of my positions, but usually I start with one there, so as to, okay, the market can lie to you, so that's why I take one first as I wait, and I see some strong movements. That's when now I decide to just place my trades, because there is usually some tension whenever reading the candles. You'll see that the numbers are moving very fast. That's when you know, okay, really people are really buying. People are really buying. Yeah, the strength. So after that, okay, upper there's something. So I lost $4, or was it $5? I think it was 4 trades that were amounting to $4. Now remember, my market or even my charts freezed on Friday. I was like, it stopped. And now, after they stopped, I was like a bit confused, trying to find out. Kumbe the market is usually closed, and the trend does not move at any point. Like even the charts, the graph are not moving anymore. They are just there freezed until Monday, when the market open. Is when now the trend starts moving. Now what happens? Either you might find that the trend might come higher. That means if the market starts, as I've noted, by this is a lesson, I've noted, if the markets come up and your currency pair has been gaining, or even has been gaining traction, you are likely to, and you are betting, not betting, but you are placing a bet on short positions, you will definitely lose that money. So that is what happened. I predicted the market is going down. I was waiting for the market to reach the threshold. I take my profit. Unfortunately, it caught me unaware. That's when the market closed on Friday. Now on Monday, when the new opening, kumbe the graph usually breaks. That's what I noted. The graph usually breaks, like now it starts another position. But like you can see evidently that there's a separation between two graphs. It is not a continuation. It usually breaks off and then starts. So mine started at a higher point. And remember, when it starts, my trading position will be closed. It cannot wait. Like if you are in your losses, shauri yako. If you are in your profits, good for you. So that's how it went. I lost $4. Although I had gained a profit for my target that day, that money was just there to fill in the nini. Yeah, I didn't know. But this week I have a target reaching $22 each and every day. And what does that mean? $1, yeah, $22. I was not able to, by the way, yesterday. And I can't risk, there's something that I've noted. I cannot risk many positions. 6 maximum, or even 7 if it goes too far. And that one that I've added is there to just complement the other one that I saw that has not reached the threshold or even the target. Each trade I'm targeting to, it should give me at least $3. Three. I see some, okay, some movements here. I need now to withdraw too. So yesterday my minimum I got was $2 and some cents on top. So, and it enabled me to take about $16 as profit. I deposited about, I don't know, 1500 plus 18 plus 1300 is about 2800. Yeah, so that's the profit that I got yesterday. 160. Okay, $16. Yeah, I withdrew all that money, by the way. Wait. If there's something that I don't want to do is leaving my money with my forex broker. Yeah, normalize withdrawing money in forex because, bro, hey, bro, it's very important. So I ended my trades with a margin percentage of almost 1,500. Bro, that's crazy. It's because I had taken all, my profit. Okay, so so ideally that is what is happening right now. I'm really dedicated to just get my things right. I want to move out by Saturday, or in the course of the week if it is possible. I will. I want to acquire my own space, do my own things, and I'll be happy about it because honestly I don't want any other person's interference here. Even my GF, I'm sure I really don't want anyone around me. Okay, like for a good cause, I just want to do things my own way until I reach a point where, okay, things have now started to be automatic and I can now accommodate now someone in my space. Right now, I honestly don't want any person. In fact, I don't want no person. I want no person near me when I'm doing my work because I'm doing a lot of things. Funny enough, I need not funny enough. I'm in need of something right now. I've noted that. I'm usually multitasking, doing many things at the same time. There's a mistake that now I'm doing things at the same time. Like I'm looking at the charts at the same time. I'm generating recipes using ChatGPT. Again, going to Google Keep and storing the recipes because I'm now. In fact, let me talk about this. I said that my plan is to create a book of recipes with kefir. Okay, and now I have to I have to figure out which is the best way possible to store my nini. Wow, like that was not a good one. Who has mentioned me somewhere? Now I have almost 2 years experience of being a developer, a software developer, and for that matter, so full stack. So I'm a software engineer. At some point, I was a software engineer, and at some point, I found out that systems do fail. Yeah, there are glitches in systems, even in computers. So whenever possible, and these are actually a good practice whenever in your work, in your software development or even engineering work, you must ensure that there is backup always. All right, that being said, let me now come to this point. So whenever possible and on regular times, you have to ensure that you back up your your progress, either to GitHub, either to Google Cloud, or even one cloud, whichever. It doesn't matter, so long as your data, or even your backup is on a cloud server somewhere that is reliable. Okay, just like Google servers. I decided, you know what? I'm not going to be writing my recipes in my Google Word. Now, I've done assistant management. In fact, this is a productivity hack that I've done. Whenever possible, in fact, I have installed Google Drive in my PC, and for that matter, it is synced with some documents, or even with some folders. Now, whenever I'm working on one particular important project, and by that I mean a very important one, where the computer can crash, so that in mind, the computer can crash. In fact, that's the first thing that I noted. Always keep backup, because anything can happen. Like, literally anything can happen. Now, let me come to this point. You noted that systems can fail, anything can go wrong. So keeping backups and even doing backups regularly is very important. Now, let's analyze the concept of the ways in which to do the backup. Install Google Drive for PC, because the mobile one is not that effective with syncing the Nini. Yeah, the mobile is a different architecture. It's a way it is different. So whenever I'm installing Google Drive in my Mini, I usually sync those folders. And most of them are in my desktop. So every time I make a change in one of my, I store actually my documents there in those folders, and then they are synced to my Google Drive. Okay, using the Google Drive PC software. So that way, I am sure that even if I go to Malaysia right now, or even go to China right now, I'll be able to still access the Nini. Remember, even accessibility of the files, they are on the cloud. You have access to the internet. You can access them anywhere. Now, I have backed up my recipes and even my pictures online. What did I do? Install Google Drive, sync the folders, like move everything. I'm putting even images there, all the images for the recipes there, everything there. Like, I dump them there, even if it is crap. I know I'll clean it. I'm a data engineer, so I'll figure it out. Cleaning data. So I place my images, my documents, my PDFs, my Word, and finally, at the end of it all, I'll now create the book in the Word, finalize it, complete everything, and then I'll start to transfer in InDesign. Adobe InDesign. This software, Adobe software that is used to format books. Okay, so I know at the end of this, yeah, I know the importance of backing up data. Anything can go wrong at any moment. Here, in fact, I've done it multiple. In fact, twice. Although I'm relying on one server, I'm relying on Google servers. Now, what have I done? I have an account with Google Keep. Okay, whenever you have a Google account, you have access to some services for free. So I store my my recipes in Google Keep. You can either use it in the cloud or even using the phone. Usually, when I write recipes in my phone, I want them to be synced to whenever I'm using the PC. So I usually use Google Keep. In fact, I've I've started to get in love with Google Keep because it's a daily software that I use every day, a daily tool that I use every day to store my notes. Usually they are synced to the cloud. I can be able to access them. So good for me. I've backed up my data twice, but although on the same server, but at least Google servers are reliable. You can rely on them because they are assured. You are assured that they are 100% uptime. Not at any point you will find that things have changed. That's beside the point. I was talking about the book. I'm not comfortable. So I've said that I'm not. Yeah, I'm still writing this book, syncing it to my cloud each and every time that I make a change. So right now, I'm looking forward to finishing the book in just 3 days. I've done so far 50 recipes. In fact, 52. Although they are not yet complete because I must generate the ideas, pick the idea, generate the recipe, full recipe. After generating the full recipe, transfer it to my Google Keep and then finally to my Google World, which is then again synced to my cloud. So that's what I do. After that, I now go to Google Gemini. I I generate images out of those recipes, and Gemini is just perfect with generating those images. Remember, they don't even have a logo. Thank God. So they don't have a logo. So I'm using that for my advantage because not many people know that Google Gemini can generate. I'm sure. I'm very sure. And Gemini is actually very precise at every detail that I give it. Like the food visuals, they look like they are real. So that's a plus for me. I'm using that, generate my ideas, and then after that, of course, there's a volume 1 and there's a volume 2 and there's a volume 3 that is coming out. How to slaughter diabetes 5 minutes a day. That's the title of the book already. I've not yet figured out the page, actually the design of the cover. I'm still processing it. In the background, I'm actually not thinking about it, but yeah, I'm coming to that point, but in not so long a time. So I'll break that, and yeah, I'm sure I'll break that. So I'll figure out, or even I can even pay someone to design that book for me. Yeah, I want a simple yet a book cover that stands out. Yeah, a book cover that stands out because I want to catch the attention of people, and I know this book has value. I'm sure. Now, the part that I've not yet figured out is the introduction. I'm really struggling to figure out what can I write so that I make sense of things such that I tell people now sugar is the one that is causing diseases. You must be careful when intaking it. And what are the sources of sugar? All carbohydrates. Okay? And we have even raw sugar. And we have those products that are even carbohydrate, and you have to figure out how to tell people, and not in a bad way or even in a direct way that is going to confront them and make them feel guilty, but in a way that okay, it has started to reason or even to resonate with them. That's when okay. So that's why we should avoid sugar. Okay, sugar is good, okay, and sugar is amazing. However, you must limit the intake into your body because it will definitely at one point affect your body systems. Now, what do I mean? Now, whenever you take carbohydrates, so whenever you're taking carbohydrate, any form of carbohydrate, be it even the complex carbohydrate, talk of even the sweet potatoes, the coffee syrup, even the sugar itself, anything else that is made of carbohydrates, such that okay, the idea here is if you break any carbohydrate or even any sugar, and by any carbohydrate I mean any carbohydrate, it will result to three sugars, which are the simplest forms of sugars. That is glucose, galactose, and I think sucrose. Those are the three main sugars that you'll get from any carbohydrate. Think of it, any carbohydrate will just result to sugars. Now, let's look at the building block of proteins. So whenever you break down any protein, you'll get a nitride base, and amino acids. Yeah, the simplest form of protein. Now, I'll tell people these are the effects of taking too much sugar. If you take too much sugar and you are not utilizing it in the body, what will happen? It will accumulate. Okay, the body, since it is not utilizing the sugar in your system, it will feel that is enough, so it will need to store the energy somewhere, and in the storage of that excess you'll find that there are some cell growth or even excess. If you have too much sugar, remember sugar is the raw material for the cell to function in the body. So now you'll find that some cells have just been provided too much sugar. They start to overgrow. That's where you start getting. They start to even multiply at a fast rate because they have enough food. That's where now you get cancer. Okay, cancer is not only, in fact, most of the cases are caused by too much sugar in the system. That's why you get, okay, this is too much. This is going too fast. In fact, oh, it's a bui here. I know it will go down. Now you have to figure out what's the best strategy to minimize sugar. It is just now I start now introducing the concept of our teeth were just made for to consume, or even to the shape of the teeth. You remember the canines here, the nene here, the canines here, and crushing. The teeth was meant to just be eating vegetables and meat, and yeah, that is what the body was meant to actually it was designed to be eating. So whenever you are taking carbohydrates, it's like you are misusing your systems, or even your architecture, your dental architecture, and even the digestive system. Why was the stomach in the first place acidic? Why is the stomach acidic in the first? In fact, food goes to the stomach first, and yet the stomach is acidic. It's because we were meant to be processing or even digesting proteins. So that got to tell you that we were meant to be carnivorous. We were meant to be eating meat, yeah, even fish. So most of the recipes that I'm doing are more of beef, but I haven't touched on the beef. Right now the recipes, it's actually recipe number 5, group 5. I'm on the mutton. Yeah. And funny enough, I have some sheep here, friends here. Yeah, these are the creatures of God. You look at the architecture of this sheep, you're like, wow. You look at sheep and you're like, they were just designed to be eating They have a shepherd, by the way. It was just, I don't know if you have noticed, I've looked on my left. He was in front of me, by the way. He was I don't know if he was listening to me or something. Oh, it's different. Anyway, I hope by there I'll do dairy farming at one point. I'll be profitable enough to start rearing kondo, sheep, and even goats to be even giving me like milk. So now I'm tired now. I'm completely tired. Tired. Mshindi wangu tangu zamani. So far I've done 5 groups of that water. The first one was about whether I need to do the cheese, the beef, beef. So that cheese will be number 6. In fact the list is full. Right now I'm on the marathon. This is up to recipe 50 to 59. 50 to 59. 60 to 70. In fact, they will not be enough. 60 to 70, I should do something meaty. Something flesh. What can which narrative? Okay, which by the way, I want a recipe that will just take people by surprise. They won't see it coming. Ostrich meat. Or should I go to the eggs? Like I start now. You should look for an ostrich egg and try this recipe. Be unpredictable. In fact, I'm planning after the marathon, I'll be unpredictable. I'll come to eggs. Yeah, I'm coming to eggs, by the way. I'm coming to the eggs. At one point, I'll use ostrich eggs. Now, this is from recipe 60 to 70. In fact, the book is almost full. By the way, I didn't note this. The recipe is almost full. Oh my goodness. Shit. Oh shit. Now, now from 60 to 70 is eggs. Wow. And I want to go for 67. Actually, I'm not 67. I want to go for 77 recipes. The number is very odd. However, it is very specific. I know why I'm doing that. 77. I felt that it's enough. Plus, you don't need to give the full info about things, such that you limit some things and they'll go to... In fact, I have an idea. From 60 to 70, I do eggs of different types. Ducks, ostrich. I'll do at some point some ostrich eggs. What else? Another egg of a bird. And now I'm going to the second recipe. Now, to the second recipe, I'm going to the second volume of the book. I'm going to vegans. Yeah, kefir for vegans. I don't know if the people will buy, because kefir also is made of milk. What if I use almond milk in the second volume of the book? Almond milk. And people will... Now, there, I'll put all the greens. If you want to try different recipes for the book, for green things, it's it's suitable for the vegans. That's my point. Now, in the third book that I'm going to write, I'm talking about oils, cooking oils, and why the yellow ones that are the oil that is sold in yellow cans is not good. And now, that is now the introduction part of it. Now I'll start to explain how do you get oil from meat, from meat, animal meat. I'll start explaining how to get oil from ducks, oil from chicken, oil from sheep, oil from goat, oil from cows, oil from milk, that is ghee or even butter. Leave margarine alone. So I'll start explaining. I know this book won't be long, however it will be very detailed. Yeah, it might even give 30 ways of getting natural and beneficial oils. I'll even explain the process of I think that's why I loved biology at one point, so that I can give value to people. Remember, oil is not directly absorbed to the body's bloodstream, even to the bloodstream. It is directly absorbed by the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is the immune system. Essentially, it's the immune system because that's why it's connected to the thyroid, to the groin area, the glands that are in that place, to the head again. There's that connection. So I'll explain that in that book. Of course, I have knowledge, so I figure out which is the best language to convince people. To convince people that this is worth it. Take a look at how to create the nini. In fact, it will be very detailed. And I'm using AI for my advantage. I'll even show people how to get oil from camel. The hump. You see the hump? That one. Even getting oil from ostrich. Bro, like, this book will have so much value. I only need to design the book cover correctly. But then I need to outsource some talent here, because I honestly can't do these things alone. This book is massive, by the way, and I am likely, I'm looking forward to make even 100 million sales in Amazon. Like, I just want to make those sales because I know they have value. People will be looking at that, and I'm sure I'll mention something that the big pharma will not be happy about it. So at some point I might get this being banned on Amazon, and I hope at that point I'll have made crazy money out of that book, because I'm gonna talk about the big pharma. I'm going to attack someone somewhere. So after doing the book, I'm planning to market it in Pinterest, do as many pins as possible. Of course, I'm paying someone else to do that work for me. Someone is going to pay. Yeah, I'm going to outsource some labor here. Yeah, look for a designer, by the way. I'm looking for a designer who can complete the book cover for me, because I honestly can't do it. Honestly, I can't do it. So ideally, and I want someone also skilled. I don't want to, although it's good to do it and to practice, however I can't do it to the professional level where now this book is good. I want someone to figure out for me, someone who is good at their work, designing book covers. That is their work. They do this every day, designing book covers. I want a luxury feel, and I want this to be inviting, like I want something inviting. So, considering that I'll be doing 4 types of 4 book covers. In fact, I've not written the ideas down. One for kefir, I've done it so far. That has some meat inside. That is one. I'm going to the second one, that is for vegans. Number 2. Number 3 is I'll be explaining oils. Which oil is good for you? I was thinking of another idea, but I've lost it. I might even consider writing the last book about probiotics. That's a brilliant idea. So first one, I've written kefir and meat, mostly meat. This is for people who eat meat. Second one, for vegans. The third one, I'll talk about a totally different thing, oils. It's because I've been seeing. Okay, now I'm just highlighting the ideas. I'm not here to explain why I was inspired to write these books. Now, the fourth book, I'll be writing how to create fermented books, or even fermented um, foods, eggs, brine, spinach, how to do that. Do that with with cabbage, different types of cabbage. In fact, I'll be explaining each and every one that I get. Of course, I'll have those many ideas. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of movements, a lot of action, a lot of publishing of books, a lot of even collaborating with other people in the market who are designers. I'm looking for a specific designer, person who is going to design the 4 books. Okay, I'm going to explain. I'm gonna write a detailed plan. I want this book to feel premium in a way. However, it is giving me that healthcare vibe. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask them the price. Maybe they can even I can negotiate. Not negotiate. Can you find myself paying them 2,000? That's $20. That's okay with me. So 20 for each book cover. I think that will save me a lot of time trying to design in Canva. And you know I'm using Canva. I don't want to use Canva. I want to use a sophisticated and the right software for that job. And I don't know how to use Adobe InDesign. Oh no no no. I'll be using InDesign. In fact, I'll be learning InDesign. So why should you learn 2 softwares at the same time? There's this um I've got it today. The last time I missed, I've got it now. So, yeah, I don't need to learn 2 softwares at the same time. And remember, designing also takes time. It's an art on its own. And I'm also learning Excel. Like, I'm combining all these things bro, you'll be overwhelming yourself. So right now, I'm trying to figure out how I can get more money forex. That will facilitate the resourcing resource, or even will facilitate what do you call it, will facilitate what do you call it, what's the name, like supporting in terms of resources, like, oh my goodness, I've forgotten the name. Resourcing, not resourcing. It is offering resource, like offering money. Let me just say facilitating. So it will be the money that I'm going to get, I think next week. It's gonna, remember my target is still 22. Or I might change, I might have some goals on Sunday. Figure out, okay, let me look for a good designer. I don't want a logo, I want book cover designer. I can even outsource them in Fiverr. I can, yeah. Yeah, I'll go to a specific book. Anyway, I might even look for raw talent here. Raw talent. Um, yeah. Anyway, me you take your time, by the way, to think about this idea, because I want kitu ita attract macho ya watu. In fact, that will be in the instructions. You know, I'm imagining myself. I'll go to a specific group in my in one of my Facebook groups, and I'll outsource my labor from there. because I don't have any TikTok account that I can refer to that they do book design, specifically book design. I don't. Like, I honestly don't have any specific one. Or even the one that stands out. By there, I've seen the importance of marketing in social media. Like, you have to keep on talking about whatever you're doing if you want people to notice, because they don't know you and they have to interact with you 7 times so that they can buy something from you. I heard this somewhere. If you want someone to buy from you, appear to them once, twice, while providing value. Thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and the 7th time they'll notice. They'll even have some trust, and that's when they'll have even the confidence to even buy from you. Anyway, that's the truth, by the way. That's very, very, very true. So I'm looking forward for a successful week. Yeah, next week. I hope the market is. Yeah, I know the market will favor me. At some point, I'll figure out. I'm still trading Canadian JPY, and at some point, I think I'll change, but not now. Saizi, let me continue trading this, because Canadian JPY is offering some medium and this short term and medium term engagement with how the trends are moving. I'm noted that every day there is always something for me. So I'm looking forward for a successful week. Maybe today's week and tomorrow's week and even the next week. The whole of this month, it will be good. I hope it will be good. Yeah, it will be good. I know it will be good. So I'll have more market chances to make more profits. And remember, I have planned for that money. Once I get that money, I'll source some labor. As I'm finalizing on the book, by the way, there's an important chapter that I need to write. I'm still processing that, and I might even outsource those opinions of those people who keep talking about good healthy lifestyle in my feed. That is Dr. Lewis in TikTok, and health and wellness spot. That is health and wellness spot. There's this other TikTok account which I don't remember the name, but it's run by a lady. Yeah. I'll even contact them. Tell them, okay, I'm writing a book about whatever you have been talking about. So you give me your opinion about this. I write a book and I'll give credits to you. Yeah, in fact, I'll attach even their TikTok accounts to my book. That way, I'll be promoting them. Again, they'll be promoting me. We are growing. Basically, we are growing each other. Benefiting me, I benefit you. So I know how to hack into that. The people, I want them to just review my nini. Anyway, hey, and remember, by the way, this book, I'm looking forward to creating numerous affiliate links that are still, as I'm selling this book, I'm still selling other things through that book. I'll put a glossary at the end of this book where, remember, I'm using I don't want to say they are weird, but they are a bit out of the ordinary. Like, I'm not using any ordinary ingredients. So at the end of it, I'll tell people, okay, you can buy these things from here. Okay, so that means I will create a new affiliate link. Okay, by the way, this is a process of now. This is my plan of making money out of this book. I'm creating a very good book with value. Sawa, a good book with value. is offering some recipes. Now, I'll be promoting some people here. Okay? Collaborating with other people, that's when I will benefit each other. I'll even pay them. Okay? Designers, collaborators in writing. Now, at the end of the book, I'll tell people, if you don't have a blender, and since I'm using some blending mechanism here, some blending mechanisms, like while making these recipes, or even while cooking these recipes, you'll use a blender at some point. So where can you get? I'm sure the people who will be reading this at some point will not have that blender. So why not them offer a solution instead in the same good book? Tell them, if you don't have a blender, go at the end of this book. In fact, I'll mention this at the start of the book. If you need any of the tools that I'll use in these recipes, you can get them at the end of the book. So put the affiliate link to your product, or even to your okay, I'll put many QR codes there, by the way. No. I'll put only one QR code. I'll put only one QR code. I'll put only one QR code. That is gonna lead them to the website where I've listed the affiliate links. See, the affiliate links, I'm putting them very dynamic because, okay, I'm trusting in the universe that someone will buy from me, okay, through my affiliate links in 180 days. That means 3 months. Someone will buy through my affiliate link. After they buy from my affiliate link, I think I need not to worry anymore about my affiliate links expiring, because I'm not directly putting my affiliate links in the book. Like, I'm creating a, how do I say this? Is it a cushion? I'm creating some cushion in this while I'm doing this. I know the affiliate links from Amazon will, at some point, they might even change things. I might get myself in a mess if I get myself into that place. Now, I mean, okay. What am I trying to avoid? Like, there's some lot of risks when I decide to put direct affiliate links. I'll do this, create a different page where you're gonna list your whole the whole of what you are doing, or even you are buying, or even you are selling, to a web page. Okay? Now, you'll be referring someone. In fact, I'll create many HTML pages in that GitHub account. Not in that GitHub account, but in that. Okay, let me put it in short. I am using the skills that I acquired while I was a developer to generate dynamic links where I can change it because the affiliate links in my Amazon have changed. Okay, like I need control to I need to have control over the changes that might happen when I'm buying when I'm referring to. Okay, I'm trying to explain this in the simplest way possible. They say that if you want to communicate better, talk simply. How do I talk simply? Now, my idea here is I want to be the intermediary between me and whoever is interested in buying that thing that I've referred them to buy. Maybe it's a blender. I want someone to buy a blender through my affiliate link from that book, and that is the way of generating money from, another source of income from that, the whole setup, or even the whole construct. I want them to buy the book. So they have already bought the book. Now, while they are going to buy the blender, I'm also looking towards making money out of that. How do I achieve this? Through an affiliate link. Now, while they are buying through the affiliate link, that's when someone else, so I'll be making money twice. Okay, from this book. I use my affiliate links when referring them to the book, to the whatever they need to buy. Maybe it's a race. What do you call? What do you call this? Ingredients. Yes, they are people who will be interested in buying some ingredients. I'll be like, you can get them from here. Buy from here. Use my affiliate link. I'll get something out of that. Although it won't be much, but I hope people will really buy. And of course, there will be a need. There will be that need. So people will definitely buy. So I don't have doubt about that. So the money that I'll generate out of my affiliate links, I'll generate my now microhertz system, where they can now directly get the products. And how are they going to get the products? That's where I come in. I now start selling. I start now with drop shipping. Are you getting now the whole concept? The money that I'll get after I get my affiliate links, buy a domain, buy some hosting. Actually, buy that domain, microhertz.com, and talk about even the things that you are doing. About health. Talk about health there in that blog. That's where I need also. Well, it is generating money. You see the whole concept of how I'm thinking about it. Money, when you are trying to attract money, you have to figure out. You have to be creative, and that's my whole plan. But it will start at a very basic level. While I'm getting more money, I'll start to upgrade the systems. People will buy from that in Nini. I get the drop shipping. I'll even employ. I'll outsource labor from health writers. And at some point, I'll start even promoting affiliate links. No, not in fact, affiliate links, and even putting ads in my microhertz.com website. I have a vision, of course. I have another vision. Microhertz might even grow further to become a hospital, to be offering services about any gut related problem. Like I am specifying, I want surgeons who can deal with gut problems. I want doctors who are experienced in looking at gut nini. And by this is a 10-year plan that is going to generate me money like crazy. And you will never lack anything, because again, I know I have started by giving people value. Money will follow value. Money will follow consistency. Money will follow all those things. So that's my plan. Yeah, things are upgraded at one point. And I'm doing this. Also, I'm also doing other things. I'll be an Excel data analyst. I have multiple sources of making money. I'm myself very valuable. My companies, I'm targeting to create a system. Even if I'll not be there, it will be running itself. Like create system. I'll create value for myself. Like I'll be teaching Excel courses online, offering services, selling my services online. And you want to tell me that in age 30 I won't be a billionaire? Bro, you can't convince me that. So I'll continue to be consistent and continue giving value to people. So, I've noted that I have consistently recorded my diaries in 1 hour. Wow, I'm loving this, by the way. This is amazing, by the way. It's because I have storage. Otherwise, I could have been limited. I keep on talking about things. So that's my plan. I have a vision to create systems to help people to be. Of course, you know, the reason why I didn't continue creating content in Micro Harris, TikTok, and even YouTube, I know that I'm not good at it. Okay, not that I'm not good at it. I need to be seasoned. A seasoned content creator. I talk too much. I give too much information, bro. So I need to figure out the best way to be doing my content, so I'll be good at it. Basically, this year is now full. Vitu zote by the nimeplan sahi, they are enough to take me through the whole year. Next year will be another year where, hey, this year I am seeing myself by there going even to a holiday in Seychelles. Yeah, I'm seeing some. I have that vision. So at some point I'll walk in the beaches of Seychelles. At some point, Seychelles, taking a holiday destination, because I'll have enough money to even I'll go to Dubai and even take skydiving trips. Go in Dubai, bro. Yeah, but God is grateful. God is amazing. It's by God's grace that we are moving in that direction. He's there to provide for us, watch out over us. I'm very grateful. So that is my daily rant, and I think it is coming to an end. And I'm happy about even the things that I've talked. I moved from Forex, talked about body systems, talked about my plan. I'm just basically thinking big. I only need to come to that vibration and feel it, then start the action thing. So, in fact, the book, I'll start even taking my time to envision me getting 100 million sales, like crazy sales. Yeah, I'm making a crazy amount of money out of those 4 books. I'll not write many books. The 4 are enough. I know they have enough value to help people. Remember, I'm leveraging my skills while using AI. Yeah, I'm being productive. At some point, bro, making money is not easy. However, it is easy if you decide to. Yeah. So let me end this diary here. It comes to an end here, and I'm grateful. I've been able to do 1 hour and 2 minutes. So remember, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. Until tomorrow, it will be on our Wednesday. Adios.